What's goody? Hey man, so it's Thursday, y'all. So y'all know what that means, bro. The NFL is back. It is Thursday night football. Tonight we have got the Bills at the Bills versus the Dolphins. The Bills are at home. Bills are missing a few defensive players and everything like that. I don't really care either way. The Bills are gonna blow this game out. So let's just go ahead and let's start doing our week 3 NFL predictions, bro. So like I said, Bills gonna blow out the Dolphins. As long as Josh Allen is out there, the Bills aren't losing this game. Yeah, the Dolphins are just trash. They got too much going on. They need a new QB. They need a new head coach. They need probably a new GM. They need a new offensive line. They need an entirely new defense. They just need too much, bro. And I just don't. I think this is a season for the Dolphins where Dolphins fans are going to be in a whole lot of pain. I don't think this Colts thing is real. I don't. And I think Cam Ward is a good quarterback that is being let down by a lack of talent on the Tennessee Titans right now. But I think the Colts just have too many weapons and are too sound of a team. But I could see the Titans winning this game though, man. It's a divisional game, right? So automatically you already know a divisional game. It's going to probably be a tighter matchup, a more tightly contested matchup, maybe a more grinded out defensive, lower scoring game. You kind of expect those things. So maybe we shouldn't be leaning towards the offensive firepower. We should be leaning towards the defensive team. I think Cam Ward is the better quarterback, even though right now Daniel Jones is playing like a top 3 quarterback in football. I think obviously Indianapolis has the better weapons. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Give me the Tennessee Titans. Give me the Tennessee Titans. Patriots versus Steelers. I think this is a really, really tough one. Um, Travion Henderson hasn't been doing the things I've been wanting him to do. It seems like Mike Vrabel kind of likes Ramondre Stevenson more. That has nothing to do with this though. That's more of a fantasy thing. I really want to pick the Patriots, but I feel like it's going to be the Steelers. I just feel like the Steelers are just an older, more experienced team. They've been in games like this. They know what they need to do to go out there and get a win. Whereas the Patriots are a young team. You know, they might kind of struggle against a defense that's got so many strong veterans on it, so many guys that are still just good at football, and even if they're 35 years old. So just give me the Steelers here. I think this is the second time this season I've picked them. Um, but this will be a game that I low key might enjoy watching. Like I could see this being a game that I enjoy. I could also see this being a game that's 9-6 and ends up being the worst game of the weekend. So we'll see. I'm gonna go with the Texans here, man. I don't think the Texans are bad enough to start 0-3. I think they're 0-2, yes, but they've lost against 2 playoff teams, the Rams and the Buccaneers. Their offense sucks, their passing game sucks, and everything like that. And I do understand that their O line is absolutely garbage. I understand that, but their defense is phenomenal. Brian Thomas Jr. doesn't seem to trust Trevor Lawrence. I don't think Travis Hunter's locked in just yet. I don't think Travis Hunter's the is really a reliable weapon, a reliable player just yet, so I don't think that really matters. I'm just going to go with the Houston Texans, a team that I think is the better team. It has the much better defense, and it's just like they're 0-2, but they're not so bad that they should start off 0-3, including a loss to the Jaguars. You know what I'm saying? They're 0-2, but they've lost to good teams. They're not 0-2 against the Panthers and the Saints. You know what I'm saying? Um, Broncos, Chargers. I think the Chargers have just simply looked like the better team so far, so I'm going to go ahead and pick the Chargers. I think Justin Herbert's looked like a top 5 quarterback in football so far. Quentin Johnston has apparently learned how to catch the ball. They've been a phenomenal passing offense, even with the loss of some offensive linemen, Rashawn Slater, namely being one of them. Their defense has been good. I think they're just a better team right now. The Broncos' defense has been underwhelming me a little bit, at least in fantasy, kind of, especially last week against the Colts. And I think if you can let Daniel Jones gash you like that, you can definitely. It's a little scarier when you're going against Justin Herbert with the run that he's on right now. In the battle of the backups, the battle of LSU receivers, I'm going to take the team with the better defense. Give me the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings have the much better defense. They both have the top 2 receivers in football. Both teams' offenses are being led by backup quarterbacks, neither one of which I trust a ton, but I do think I prefer Carson Wentz going into this matchup over Jake Browning. Give me the Minnesota Vikings here in a game that probably isn't going to be too fun. Give me the Bucks here. They're a much better team than the Jets. The Jets are going to be with Tyrod Taylor, who I could see making some plays. I could also see him throwing 3 picks. You never know. Give me the Commanders. The Raiders haven't looked good, especially Geno Smith last week, but I just don't know that the Commanders are The Commanders have had 10 days of rest. This is a really cool site. Shout out to Playoff Predictor. This is a cool site showing that they're coming off a mini bye because they're coming off 10 days of rest because their last game I think was a Thursday night game against the Packers. Wow, that's sick, low key. Anyways, Raiders already got a win this season. And I thought they were going to start off 0-2. They're already 1-1. So I think they lose this game. If they were 0-2, I'd be a little concerned. I'd be like, damn, maybe they win this game. But I don't think they win this game. I think Washington takes it. Jaden Daniels, I just don't think is going to let them lose this game. Give me the Packers, who are also coming off of a mini bye because, like I said, they played on Thursday night against the Commanders. The Browns aren't a good team. The Packers are the much better team. The Packers damn near might be the best team in football right now, according to the way things have looked so far this season. So give me the Packers here to start out 3-0 and beat the Browns. There's no way the Chiefs start out 0-3. I didn't even think there was really a way they were going to start out 0-2. There's no way they start off 0-3. I could low-key see this being like a shootout game. I could also see this being like a 17-10 game, a 17-9 game, where New York's offense looks completely human again, and that shows just how bad Dallas' defense is. I could also see this being a game where it's like, hey, 28-25, 28-24, 30 to something. You know what I'm saying? I could also see it being that. So I don't know. Mahomes, I think, is going to be running for his life a lot in this game, which I think is going to leave the score a little lower. So I'm leaning towards this being a lower scoring game just because, like, the Giants D-line is so damn good. It's going to force Mahomes into situations where he's running. Therefore, the clock's running out. He doesn't have time to throw any deep balls, which is like their kind of low-key their most effective thing in the passing game right now when the ball is caught. I think this will be a lower scoring game, low-key, but give me the Chiefs. There's just no way they start out 0-3. Monday Night Football. By the way, hated the doubleheader of Monday Night Football the other night. Why is there a game starting at midnight my time? Like, that is so stupid. Hold on, let me text my fiance back. When you're here, gotta go with her to target. Give me the Ravens. They've looked like the better team. The Lions' offense looked phenomenal in their last game, but Lamar looks like he's going for his third MVP. He's absolutely frying. Their offense is absolutely frying. You've still got Derrick Henry. I think the Ravens' defense is both significantly better and significantly more talented than that of the Lions. So yeah, give me the Ravens here. That should be low-key a fun game. It'll probably be a super, super high-scoring game, but give me the Ravens there. I just think they're the better team. I don't care what nobody say. Give me the Rams in Philly to beat the Philadelphia Eagles, the reigning Super Bowl champs who have started out 2-0. I think Philly's defense is susceptible. I think their passing game is trash. I think LA is about to go in there, and Devontae Smith and Puka Nacua combine for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns receiving. Matthew Stafford's going to have one hell of a game. I tried to pick him up in a fantasy league where I have Joe Burrow as my only quarterback, and he's obviously out for 3 months. I tried to pick up Stafford. Somebody got him on the waivers before me. I was left with, I don't even remember who. But anyways, Stafford's about to fry this weekend. Book it. Told you right here. Falcons beat the Panthers. The Falcons are just the much... I don't know what that is. Falcons beat the Panthers. The Falcons are just the... Oh, is that the score? Is that what I'm supposed to do is the score? I'm not going to do all that right now. But if my fiance wasn't on the way to pick me up, and because I have a car, but she's on the way to pick me up because she wants to just go together to Target, which makes sense, you know, everything like that. Then I might try to go through and do the scores. Also, the scores is just tough to do. Anyways, Panthers. I could see them winning this game. I don't think they're going to, though. The Falcons' offense, their running game is so phenomenal. I think their offense also has the potential to be very dynamic. Their defense isn't anything special, but I think their offense is so good, and this Panthers team is just not good enough anywhere to make up for anything else. So just give me the Falcons. They win this game in what'll be a divisional game. It'll probably be a super close game. I could see this being a field goal type of game, but I just think the Falcons are the better team. They come out with this win. Give me the Seahawks here. I think the Seahawks are a better team than the Saints. I think the Seahawks are starting to get themselves ramped up a little bit offensively, and I'm a Seahawks believer this year. Even though they're in my division, I'm not saying they're going to win the division or anything like that because that's going to my Rams, obviously. They're going to be a good team in the division. I think that they're coming second in the division. Cardinals versus... The Cardinals low-key almost choked versus the Panthers last week, didn't they? And the 49ers low-key almost choked versus the Saints, didn't they? Give me the Cardinals. The Cardinals starting 3-0 is something that was not on my bingo card, but with Brock Purdy, I don't know. How do they stop Christian McCaffrey? But I think they're like without Jawan Jennings this week. I think they're without George Kittle this week, or maybe without both of those guys this week. So just give me the Cardinals, man. That team is just always banged up. San Francisco 49ers fans, I don't know how you're doing it, man. Cowboys, Bears. I really want to pick the Bears here. I'm going to pick the Bears. I think The Cowboys defense is so bad that Caleb Williams might have what is the best game of his career, what will be the best game of his career. That could happen. I think Rome Odunze is starting to look like a very good wide receiver in this league. I think he's going to have a good game. Watch out for DJ Moore, who could have a phenomenal game. And I think he had a phenomenal game against the Cowboys last year, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be. DeAndre Swift might even be able to go off because this Cowboys defense is just that bad, man. Yeah, those are my week 3 NFL picks and predictions. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about that. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with any of my picks, if y'all are going to tell any of my picks, or if y'all think my picks are absolutely insane and never going to hit. Because everything is possible. All right, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching as always, man. Don't forget to keep God first no matter what. God will lead you through all your struggles. He has given you the power over all sin that you can break and remove yourself and get free from all sin. Yeah, man, I love you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching as always. All right, peace out, man. Don't forget to tell a friend, and like, comment, and subscribe. All right, bye-bye.